Stay. 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 Oh, hey chat. How y'all doing? There you go. My brand new updated wall. Probably more coming soon. But anyways, you're probably wondering what's new for 2026. Well, probably not much outside of the DC and Baltimore area. Or well, maybe outside of Virginia and Maryland and DC. But let's go ahead and start off with what I did during my birthday. And guess what? Since I have this here, I'm gonna go behind my own word and say that this is yet another long series. So, roll the film. Hey there chat, this is Gamey and I'm here in Newark, New Jersey. And it is quite hella early, but it's absolutely time to try out some light rail. But before I did that, I went on a full-out war with the Metro card machine. Yeah, I'm putting the mask up because it's way too cold, but I don't know if you can see it, but right behind me, the Hudson-Bergen light rail. Pretty cool. We'll be getting on that just shortly. But first, I just want to do a little bit of a vibe check of this whole place. Feels like Arlington. And that's if you give Washington, D.C. a bunch of steroids. Dang, these vibes go really hard. Alright, I think I'm going to do a little bit of an infographic shortly. So, while I get my NJ Transit fare card, we'll tune in on the inside where I'm in a much warmer place to give you all the info. It all started on April of 2000 with two lines connecting into Exchange Place. However, 11 years after its opening, the system would expand into an acceptably large size that we know today. For explanatory purposes, I will be naming the lines by color, but officially the lines are named by their terminating stations, similar to that of PATH. Starting from Tunley, the green and yellow lines seen here will help passengers from North Bergen, West New York, Weehawken, and Union City, just to name a few. People using this green line will disembark at Hoboken, while people using this yellow line will bypass Hoboken and join along this blue line. But that's only for a brief time, as this yellow line will terminate at West Side Avenue. Meanwhile, this blue line here will go a long way to its terminus at Ape Street. And speaking of this blue line, for what is officially known as the Ape Street Hoboken line, they also run a weekday rush hour only service called the Bayonne Flyer, where the light rail will skip certain stations to cut time. Now for this trip and this video, I am only able to get a small sip of this very wonderful light rail system from Exchange Place to Hoboken Terminal. So let us go back to Exchange Place as I experience the Hudson-Bergen light rail. Now that I got my ticket after like a pretty unnecessarily long time, I get to hear the septet bee chirp. Yay! That's funny. Now, coming into this I was pretty skeptical because we are in the twisty bits, but also this is where it is running on the same ground with the cars. Not a bad ride. Yes, this train talks too much. But as I get myself comfortable in the train, I definitely notice that there is definitely no need for concern. The grade separation between the cars and the light rail are very significant. And stopping, it only stops for just a few seconds. Then it keeps on going. So definitely nothing like the DC streetcar, and definitely not the MDOT Maryland MTA Baltimore Metro light rail link when it reaches downtown. Now, when it comes to ride quality, I generally felt very comfortable sitting on these, despite the fact that it is slightly a little bit old, but it has definitely been well maintained. And yes, while we are slow in the twisty bits, it is definitely for the better because certainly you do not want to get nauseated going 30 on a curve. Let's be honest. But all in all, this is definitely how you do a proper light rail. This is definitely an effective system, and I definitely see why there's a lot of hype for this. Alright then, here we are, right there, HBLR. I gotta say, even though it ran slow, it barely stopped for like more than 5 seconds, so I'm fully satisfied with this. Like honestly, like it's not that hard to do DC, and unfortunately in DC they're gonna remove it in like a few months. But honestly, I really do like the fact that it doesn't take that long. It does not have to take that long to wait at a stoplight. Just transit single priority, everybody. So anyways, I'm gonna go inside Hoboken because I got a couple of other things I am gonna do, which you will see in different videos. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post it chronologically, but you will see me shortly in the next segment. Dang, Honod's Transit and Lolcats, they are not wrong. This place is empty. Tune in next time as I finally return to Manhattan. I take a morning stroll and a lift up. Till we meet again, thanks for watching.